and welcome to Math Molecules. In this video, we will learn simple tricks to quickly calculate squares of 2-digit and 3-digit numbers. These tricks will be very useful if you are appearing for any competitive exams and you can save the time in these calculations. So let's begin with finding squares of 2-digit numbers that end with 5. The numbers which have 5 in its units place. Let's take the example of 25 first. 25 square. So I will have two parts. This part would be the square of 5 square, which is 25 always in any of these numbers, because we are looking at numbers that are going to end with 5. Now this part will have the number 2, whatever is the number here, multiplied with the consecutive number, the next number, which is 3. So I will have 2 times 3, which is 6. So we get 25 square as 625. Let's try another example, 35 square. Now we will have two parts. So one part would be 25, and here we will have 3 multiplied by the next number, which is 4. 3 times 4, 12. So 35 square would be 1225. Let's take one more example, 95 square. In this case again, we will have two parts. Here it would end with 25, and in this part I will have 9 into the next number, which is 10. 90. So 95 square would be 9025. Please note that this technique is applicable only to find squares of 2-digit numbers that end with 5. Now let's see how can we find squares of any 2-digit numbers from 10 to 99. Let's consider this example, 13 square. First, we'll have to allocate 3 spaces for the solution. In these last 2 spaces, it can hold only 1 digit. Anything comes more than a digit should be used as carryover. And this place could hold the rest of it. So now what comes here is the square of the number that is in the units place. 3, the square of 3, which is 3 square, which we get it as 9. So write the number 9 here. Then we have this middle part. The middle part has 2 times the rest of the numbers, whatever you have. 1 into 3. 2 times the product of the numbers. So it is 6. And this one would be the square of the first number. 1 square, which is 1. So we get that the square of 13 is 169. Let's try one more example. 12 square. Now these are examples where there is no carryover. Again we would give 3 spaces. Now here comes the square of the number which is in units place, which is 2 square. So I write 4 here. Now the middle part we would get 2 times the product of the two numbers, 1 and 2. So it is 1 into 2, which is 4. And this place we will have the square of the first number, which is 1 square, which is 1. Now let's consider examples where there could be a carry forward. 17 square. In this case again I would be having 3 spaces. As usual, the first one at the units place would be 7 square, which is 49. It is 7 square here. Now I would only write the 9 and 4 goes as carry forward. Now the middle part would be 2 times the product of the two given numbers. 2 into 7, which is 14, and now I have to add this carry over. So the number we get is 18. Again, as this place can hold only one digit, I will write 8 here and push the carry over to the next place. Now this part will have 1 square, which is 1, and plus the carry over. So I get 2 here. Therefore, the square of 17 is 289. Let's consider one more example. 96 square. Again, in this, we will have to allocate 3 spaces. First, we will do the square of the number at the units place, which is 6. 6 square is 36. So here we write only 6 and 3 goes as the carry over. Now the middle term would be 2 times the numbers in units and tens place. So it would be 2 times 6 into 9, which would be 108. Do not forget the carry over plus 3, and I get 111 here. Now, as I said, this place can hold only one digit. So I can write only one digit, which is 1. And the rest of it goes as carry forward, which is 11. So the entire 11 goes as carry forward. Now, finally, here I would write it as 9 square. The number which is in tens place, square of that number, which is 81, and we will have to add the carryover. So when we add it, we get 92. You can use your calculator and check it out that 96 square is equal to 9216. Normally, if you would be calculating this, you would be multiplying 96 by 96, and it would take a very long time for you to complete these calculations. So you can use this short trick to find the square of any two-digit number. Now let's see how can we find the square of a three-digit number. In this case, we will be applying the same concept with a slight difference. Let's consider 413 square. Now again, here also we are going to allocate 3 spaces, but the only difference is each of these spaces now can hold 2 digits. Earlier, it was only one digit that these two places could hold. Here the condition is they can hold 2 digits, and we are supposed to fill those 2 digits. Now, and then in here, what we have to do is we have to split them. The last two should be paired together, and this one would be totally separate. So first find the square of 13. 13 square, which is 169. Now, like I said, this can hold only 2 digits. So 69 we will write here, and 1 goes as carry forward. Now, as in the 2-digit number, here also it will be twice the product of the two numbers. Now, we have split it into 4 and 13. So, product of 4 and 13 multiplied by 2, twice the product. So, here we get 104, and then we have to add the carry over. So, we get 105. So 05 I'll write here, and this one goes as carry forward again. Now this place will be the square of the other number, which is 4. 4 square 16 plus 1 17. So You get it as 413 square is equal to 170569. Now let's try another example, 103 square. So we will allocate 3 spaces and we have to split the number into 2 from the units place. So we are going to split it as 1 and 03 here. So here it would be 3 square, which is 9, but like I said, this place has to hold 2 digits. So 9 should be written as 09 in this case. Please remember this step. And here is the middle part, which is 2 times the two numbers 1 into 3 and 6. As we do not have a carry over, we will write 6 again. As we have to have 2 digits here, we should write it as 06. And then finally we will have the square of this number 1, which is 1, and we do not have a carry over, so write 1 as such. So you will find that 103 square is equal to 10609. Let's try another example. 725 square. 3 space. Split the number into 2, so 7 and 25. Here goes 25 square. Now you have to find the square of the 2-digit number, which you can use your previous trick. Here it is 625. So I write 25 as such and 6 goes as the carry over. The middle term then, twice 7 into 25, which would be 350 plus the carry over, we get 356. Again, I would write only the 2 digit here and 3 goes as carry forward here. And finally, we have 7 square, which is 49, plus 3, which is 52. So here it would be 52, and thus you get 725 square is equal to 525625. I hope this video was helpful in quickly finding the squares of any 2-digit and 3-digit number. Thank you so much for watching Math Molecules.